Hello, my name is Joana Borlongan and this is my video recording for the International Cross-Cultural Project Assessment for the INBN 2101 Cultural Frameworks of Business Unit. Moving and preparing to work in another country can be overwhelming and stressful to many people, as there are a lot of things to take into consideration and there are a lot of barriers that can be very challenging. Throughout this video, I will be discussing the different ways of how I can prepare to work in another country, that is Mexico, and the different ways of how I can work effectively with others in the company. Culture shock and language are two of the most difficult barriers when moving into a new place. To overcome this, traveling across Mexico is a perfect way to learn about the culture of Mexicans and also be familiar with the traditions, norms, and values of the people. Learning to speak the language can also be helpful when communicating with other employees and building good relationships with them. Mexico and Philippines are similar in many ways. Personally, I think it will be somewhat easy to adjust to the environment of Mexico because our traditions are somewhat similar because both of our countries like to celebrate the religious festivals and different holidays with extreme preparations. And also some words in my language are of similar meaning with the language of Mexicans, so it will be easy to learn their language as well. The second way is to research about the company. Being familiar with the vision and mission of the company is very essential to ensure that the organizational goals of the company are understood and the company's expectations are achieved. To be a good asset of the company, I need to set myself goals where I can improve my skills, that I can contribute to the company that I am working in. It is also important to know the work-life balance agreements of the company. Work-life balance is a balance of allocating time between work and personal aspects of life. It is important to remember because companies have different norms of balancing work and personal life. Maintaining a work-life balance can help in reducing stress and burnout in the workplace. So it is important that every employee discuss vacation agreements with their managers. The third and final way I can prepare is to expand my networks outside the company, as it can be beneficial when working in a new place, especially in a foreign one. It can help develop and improve skill sets and also meet people who can give professional insights and knowledge about different resources that can help in developing one's career. According to Augustine from Top Resume, when you invest in building your relationships, it can help you to be on top of the latest trends in the market, meet professional mentors, partners, and clients that can help foster your career development. You can also share these networks with coworkers to also help them in expanding their own and can be beneficial to their career progression. Moving on to the different ways of how I can effectively work with others in the workplace. The first way I can effectively work with others is by encouraging other people to set goals. According to Nini Zipkin, an entrepreneur staff at entrepreneur.com, success is impossible without proper communication and collaboration between people in the workplace. Being part of the same team does not mean that all our goals are the same, but encouraging others to set goals for themselves can really help them to develop their skills and also create good relationships with others. The second is to respect each other's differences. Everybody has different beliefs, values, and views of things. It is important to promote cultural diversity in the workplace to ensure that no one is discriminated and everybody's opinions are heard. According to the book Understanding Cross-Cultural Management, multicultural groups with the most harmonious relations appear to be those whose members that do not have contradictory interests and do not feel that their identity is threatened. These differences can help increase the performance of the team, but can also be the source of conflicts depending on the way that the team deals with these differences. Through better understanding and respect, harmony and unity can develop in the workplace, and employees can build good relationships with each other. Avoiding stereotypes is also important to remember because it is one of the most common problems in the workplace. When stereotyping is prevented in the workplace, it can cause various conflicts between the employees and might also affect the performance and commitment of the employee to the company. Conflicts such as these can also affect the company negatively because when employees are not happy, customers are not also happy. The last but not the least way is to provide clear and constructive feedback to others. Working in a team can be difficult at times, especially in a deadline pressure situation. Conflicts are likely to happen, and arguments between members can be fraught, because members do not always agree with each other's opinions. To prevent these conflicts and arguments, it is important to communicate calmly and provide constructive feedback to each other to move things forward and ensure that everybody's ideas are acknowledged. And also give credit to others when they have provided an amazing idea, as it will make the person happy and feel valued and more committed to help in achieving the team's goals. In conclusion, moving to another country can be stressful, but can be manageable as long as you make yourself aware of the different things to prepare yourself for the journey of developing your career and living in a new country. Again, this is Joanna, and thank you for watching my video recording for the Cross-Cultural Video Report project.